Hello, my name's Julie, and in today's video I have an unboxing of the 2 new subscriptions from Planything, and I'll be showing you how you can use some of these items to make some pretty pages in your planner. In case you're new to Planything, it's run by a lady called Amber and it's based in the Netherlands. Get a little thank you card whenever you place your order, and Amber does ship most places worldwide. All the details will be in my description, and if you do decide to shop, I'd love it if you use my affiliate link, which helps support my channel at no extra cost to you. We have a washi tape subscription every month, which contains 6 washies. We'll look at that later. And a planner subscription, which is a little bit more expensive and comes with something quite exciting this month. So let's start with the planner subscription. Always comes beautifully wrapped. We have this gorgeous paper which has a sheen to it. You could definitely use this in your planner spreads. I like to use scrapbook paper in my planner spreads, so I can see me saving this and using it. And I'm guessing it's a sort of summer or tropical theme. And with a planner subscription, you get a little bit of everything. So we have 3 washi tapes. We have some palm trees, a striped washi, and this one which looks a little bit like the bottom of a swimming pool. Those washies will be exclusive to this planet box, and the ones that are in the washi subscription will be different. You always get 3 papers, A5 size, which is the size of the planners and notebooks that Amber brings out from time to time. This one says Tropical State of Mind and has the same pattern as the washi tape on the back. This lovely pool scene and a bright stripy pattern. Then probably my favourite, I can see me using this in a spread. We have a tropical beach and the birds, really lovely, and on the back lots of leaves. The sticker book is called Tropical Treasures, 20 sticker sheets, you get 2 of each design. I like to open these things with you so you can get my genuine reactions. Summer is my favourite season. And here we have beautiful beach scenes, a nice size. And then we have some beach houses and a pool here. This one has got some different colours, so lots of bright citrus colours. Then we do have functional stickers to match, boxes, bullet points, shaded circles and white circles. These are all on matte white sticker paper, whereas the decorative stickers are on clear. It wouldn't be a Planything sticker book without some trees. Amber's known for her houses and trees, and we have these beautiful palm trees. More palm trees. I love this waterfall sticker. And here, I bet these cost a pretty penny. Lots of really nice beach houses. This one's a little bit different vibe, more for your travel to the beach. I really like this one of the aeroplane window where you can see the view and the clouds. And we've got things like your maps and your cameras, everything for a trip, with functional stickers and finishing up with quotes. Let's show you the matching washi. Here they are. You get a 1.5 washi, which is the palm trees on a white background. I like that so that it blends seamlessly into your planner page. You could use this along the bottom of your spread, or you could add it to a white box as a bit of decoration. You could even cut them up individually and use them to make a little scene. Love the candy stripes, pretty colours, and this one, as I say, reminds me of the bottom of a swimming pool. The final item, we have this Planything pouch. If you do sign up to the subscriptions, then you are committed to buying them for 2 months, and after that you can cancel any time. This pouch has the same pattern as the Washi and says Planything on both sides with a zipper, and inside it's white. There's lots of room. You could store your stationery supplies in there. Let's grab some pens. It should be fine for things like your mild liners. And I've got some of these Stabilo pens. Let's see how well they fit. Yep, there's room for those, even though they're a little bit longer. It's quite roomy, so I could chuck in my scissors, some whiteout. Let's grab some glue, and you can see it's still only half full, so this would be quite a useful bag if you were going out somewhere or meeting up with someone for a planner session. You could take all your stationery supplies and you'd fit quite a lot in there. Every month there's always a surprise item. Sometimes it's a notepad or a sticky pad, or we've had stencils in the past, even stamps. But this month we have this pouch, which I'm not sure, but might be the first time Planything has done a pouch, but it's really, really pretty, and I can see me getting a lot of use out of that one. If you're just looking to extend your washi collection, then the Washi subscription might be for you. I wonder if the ice creams on the front are a hint. Obviously going to be summer themed again. Oh, we've got some fun designs. We have watermelons and ice lollies, or I think you call them popsicles in America, in the wider washi. And then we've got 3 other washis. This one is like a mosaic pattern. Then we have a scallop and a hexagonal washi. I'll swatch those out for you. These are really gorgeous summer washis. I love this watermelon design, and you may not be able to see it, but it has a background, a striped background of a lighter and a darker red. Then we have a red scallop. Red is always a colour I find hard to find and want to use a lot in my planner. Then this orangey yellow hexagon. This one reminds me of a retro design, maybe the 60s. And then there are the fun ice lollies. You will notice I only have 5, and that's because Amber has had some shipping delays, so she wasn't able to send me the 6, but I will put a picture on the screen. It's a blue grid. On the photo it looks similar to this blue grid, but usually Amber doesn't repeat any colours, so it's probably not exactly the same. But just so you know, you will be getting 6 washis if you sign up to the washi tape subscription. There is something else Amber wanted me to share about the sticker book. Unfortunately, she's had a few issues with this release. It's never happened before, and I know she's really upset about it, but she's let me know that some of the paper stickers in some of the books don't seem to be peeling up very easily. I don't know when I do my plan with me. Yeah, I can see these are not really coming up very easily. Well, they are, but no, I'm having to really pull at them to get them up. But don't worry, if you sign up to the subscription, she has ordered replacement pages for all of the paper stickers in the book, so you won't lose out. In fact, you may still be able to use these because I am able to peel it up, just not easily. I feel really sorry for Amber. I know what it's like when something like that happens. It's outside your control. There's nothing she could do, but she has been completely honest about it, and you will get those replacement sheets for all the ones that are affected in this Tropical Treasures sticker book. So now let's get on with the plan with me. I think we'll do a classic vertical weekly spread because I know a lot of you use this layout. I want to try something I haven't done in the classic vertical layout before, and I'm often doing quite complicated things, but I am trying to share ideas that are more simple for you to try. So I'm hoping this one is going to turn out to be something not too complicated that you might want to replicate in your planners. I'm going to use this double box area for decoration, and also this one, so that's why I'm whiting out the line. And I'm going to do the same over on this side. So that I have created 6 areas for decoration. Next, I've grabbed myself a piece of card because I want to make myself a template, just a simple square that's going to fit inside this box. Five and a half centimetres by 5.5. I could also have done this on my paper trimmer, but I know not everybody has a paper trimmer, so you can do it just as easily without just using a ruler. Because there are so many scene stickers in this sticker book, I had 2 ideas. One was to do paintings hanging on a wall with the various scenes, and the other was to do Polaroids. I think I might do Polaroids. I'm just using this to draw around. Normally I would do it with pencil first and then go over it. I'm being very brave and doing it with pen first. I can't quite decide whether I should carry on past the line, but I think I will have it chopped off like that. Normally I don't like to angle things, I like things to look very neat and ordered, but I thought I would try and see how this looked. If, like me, you're a perfectionist and worry about things going wrong, I would definitely recommend doing things with pencil first, and then when you're happy that they look right, go over them with pencil. Because this one's tilting this way, this one's going to tilt the opposite way. I'm using a Muji 0.38. And I can always go over these lines with a thicker pen later. I think this one can go nearly straight, just maybe a little tilt, but without it going outside of the box. Those of you who like drawing could just draw these freehand. I could make myself a second template, but I'm just going to use this one. Trim the bottom off and a little bit of the side. See if I'm happy with that. And then do exactly the same, draw around the template. to create the Polaroids. I think you get the idea of how to make the little Polaroid frames. So I'll be right back when I've done all of them. Now I'm going to find some of the scenes that I think will fit in the boxes, like this one. And all you need to do is get your X-Acto knife and trim carefully. I have been known to cut through my planner paper before. Let's see. And there you have your perfect holiday snap. This is really quite a simple idea, but it looks so effective. And you can see I did go over the line there, but that's nothing that I can't fix with a bit of jelly roll. I might want to put a quote somewhere, maybe in one of the Polaroids. I think we will have Hello Summer in this one. And we've got the blue balancing out the blue there, so something greeny up here. And we've got another house. I think those are a little bit small. So one of these, maybe this one. This is definitely an idea I recommend you try, particularly for your summer spreads. I like to give you things that you can have a go at, like my recent video where I showed you 3 different ways to make a checkerboard spread. And this is definitely not as time consuming as making a checkerboard spread by cutting up all the little decorative stickers. And it's a different way to use these little scenes rather than building a scene with them. I think it looks super cute. and I think angling them was also a good idea. I definitely need to bring in some washi, maybe this blue one, even though it's not really beachy, it's more of the swimming pool vibe. If I had the blue grid washi that comes in the washi sub box, I'd probably use that, but I think this will do fine. The X-Acto knife is definitely getting a workout in this particular plan with me. Now, do I want it in the middle or at the bottom? Maybe at the bottom. This is one of those spreads I'm making up as I go along. Apart from the Polaroid idea, I don't really have any picture of how it's going to turn out. I'm not sure whether to do the washi in the same place or along the middle, but I think I will carry it along, though probably when I'm editing this video I will wish I'd done the opposite. So I hope you are enjoying better weather. We have been having some lovely summer weather. I haven't actually unpacked my spring and summer clothes. I tend to leave a few out to keep me going when the weather turns warmer, but I pack most of my dresses and short trousers away. And this is what happens when I'm talking. I take off the wrong piece of washi. It's really difficult to plan and talk at the same time. I'm sure those of you who have a YouTube channel will relate. I think I might bring in the checklist stencil with this spread so that I've got some lines to write on. I really do need to unpack those clothes, because even though we have had snow in April a couple of times, I don't think it's going to turn super cold now. Although I do hear we're in for a rainy spell, which is typical. I suppose it is April and I do live in England. And we've actually not had rain for quite some time. There we go, like that. I'm pulling out one of the boxes from the book. That one didn't seem too hard to pull out. So we've got a box for the sidebar. I think we need another quote on this side. Let's have tropical state of mind. I'm wondering now whether to bring this washi in across the bottom or across the middle. could have it here. Let's try it and see how it looks. And then instead of taking it all the way across, I could just do it these two squares. Would that look funny? I don't think so. I think that looks okay. I hadn't planned that at all. When I picked this washi up, what I was thinking of doing was what I talked about in my flip through, which was putting it here to decorate this plain box, but we'll maybe find another sticker for that. I need one that's quite narrow. Something like that one or that one. I don't want to bring this colour in. Could just put some palm trees. Or one of these. Decisions. I've chosen this one. Let's get the checklist stencil now and add in some lines. I think you can probably guess where I'm going to put the lines. I'll have some here. I won't use the circles. I just like to have some lines to write on. That's why my favourite planner at the moment is the Happy Planner Teacher layout that I use for my social media, because it has lines. I can keep my writing nice and straight. I got really excited when I saw the Happy Planner Instagram live and they said, this is what you've been waiting for, a new layout. I got really keyed up, thinking, they've done it, they've finally done it. The teacher layout with the dates not at the top, sorry, the dates at the top and categories at the side, because I know people have been asking for that for some time. But no, it was the parenting layout, something completely new. So I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen now. I was quite intrigued by the parenting layout. Started to think how I could use it. I know there have been quite a few YouTube videos of people showing the possibilities, but I'm not sure. It's definitely one I'm thinking about. We'll have to see if they roll it out in other releases or whether that's just the one-off. I think that's it for lines. Now, although these boxes are hard to get up, they actually can be used and they do stick down. Not sure how straight that is. I don't think it is. Let's just see if I can straighten it up. I think I've just stuck it down in exactly the same place. Never mind. Maybe they just got carried away with the glue in production and made them super sticky. One more box. I kind of wish I'd done with this Polaroid is used washi and filled it up with washi first and then put the quote on the top, but I doubt I'm going to be able to get that sticker off. We can have a try. Probably take all the white out off. These are older Happy Planner pages. I do find that the newer Happy Planner pages, it's harder to get the stickers off without tearing, but I've managed to get these off without tearing. I think I'll use this washi, even though it's not exactly the same one as the one you'll be getting. It sort of matches this one. And this is something you can do when you're adding a quote, is give it a background by adding some washi first. It's a little bit time consuming, and if I hadn't chosen grid washi it might have been easier, because I'm trying to match up all the little lines, which isn't really necessary. I've used washi as a background for other stickers in other planner spreads I've done. I'm always looking to try out new ideas and use up my washi stash, which is huge. I've got so much Planything washi, but it definitely is my favourite. I don't think I could choose which type of Planything washi is my favourite. I do love a scallop, but the grid I think is probably my most used, although I think the hexagon washi is catching up pretty fast. I seem to use that a lot for building little scenes on and making roads and paths. Right, now we've added a bit of colour. I do hope I'm going to like this, as I don't want to take it all off. Add the Hello Summer. Unfortunately, we have got the white out showing, but I don't think it will matter. Yeah, I think that's better than having it empty. And I'm wondering about putting a palm tree in between the days. Well, let's see how that looks before I commit. I'm not going to date this now because I don't know exactly which week I'm going to be using it for. At the moment I'm using a mixture of spreads that I didn't write in from last year, as well as making brand new spreads. So I'm sure I will fit this one in somewhere in the summer. I need to use up all my spare spreads this year, because next year I'm going to be planning in my Archer and Olive journal. I think this is a nice touch at the top. It's always good to do a bit of decoration with the dates. Let's do it. I can always take it off later, which is the great thing about washi. Do I want it here as well? Is this overkill? Definitely the last one now. Perfect. All that I need now is something to add to this box. I thought maybe a palm tree, but I've definitely used enough palm trees in this spread. I've got a little mark that I want to cover up, so I think I'll just add a little piece of washi. Yeah, that's enough. Just press the clear stickers down now. Oh, and I've spotted I need to cut that off at the top, otherwise it's coming right out of the Polaroid frame. I absolutely love it. I hope that's given you an idea for your summer spreads if you've not done a Polaroid spread before. And remember, the book from Planything, Tropical Treasures, is available right now, along with the card, pouch and 3 washi tapes. You can't use the discount code Julie10 on any of these subscription items, but they will work on anything else on the website. Remember, there will be 6, not 5 washis in the washi tape subscription, and all the details will be in my video description. Thank you, Amber, for sending me all these things to share. And if you like getting ideas for ways to decorate your classic vertical happy planner and missed my recent video about making checkerboard spreads, then you can check it out right here. Do remember to hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you for another plan with me really soon.